So this is the pernicious power of the forbidden altar at work. The Master of Destruction will not be impressed to learn his body parts have been converted into building materials. I fear we will all be punished for this. I knew it was a mistake to join hands with a human. I should have separated your head from your shoulders when I first had the chance. Well, better late than ever. Only kidding. We shall all face the Master's judgment soon enough. Till then, you may use the Forbidden Altar to transform his detritus into your sinful materials at your leisure. Which of his discarded body parts will produce which items, and in what numbers is for fate to decide. All you can do is persevere until your needs are met. This is great, dude! All that you need to know... Wait, now that you know how to get the ingredients you need, it's time you showed us why the Children of Hargon hate you so much.
You say that, but I don't think... with wise priestess hates dude. In fact, I think he's taking a bit of a sign to him.
Not in the slightest. As a devotee and scholar of the Master of Destruction, I am merely interested to learn more of the extent of his powers. It is most intriguing that his discarded debris could be put to use by his arch nemesis. This is worthy of further study. Lead procedure confirmed. Place relics of Malroth in the Forbidden Altar to create construction materials. Then you can use them to build shelter, just like you spotted out with the blueprint.
Sorry, dude, but there's no way us monsters can help you build. It's a sin. Oh, it's a sin. You'll have to handle the construction all by yourself.
Yeah, so realistically, with the exception of maybe whatever we get out of that, well, I don't need to convert any more of this. I'm probably just gonna keep converting basic skin because I've got a lot of it. I'll take these back. Because, yeah, we've got infinite dirt. We just need a steady supply of Malrothium, probably. Malroth, look at this totally not creepy at all castle I built for you out of your own flesh and bones. I know. I'm looking forward to making a weird spaceship out of Malroth's flesh and associated other materials. Now, horns are pretty big. They can make handy decorations when you get back. That's the plan. Yeah, to be fair, Malroth would probably like a castle made out of his own body parts. That's kind of what I was thinking. But, like, I'm not sure if Malroth would be terribly bothered by any of this. He'd probably, like, go about it and it's like, man, I'm cool. And that would just be the end of it. Okay, so we need a lot more iron blocks. Luckily, I've got a stupid amount of iron to sit on and use, so that should be okay. Make like, well, yeah, let's just make like 600 for now. Pretty sure Malroth likes the prison castle you made. Oh, I mean, if he could actually react to these things, I think he'd be delighted. Unfortunately, I don't think this is gonna be how it goes. Like, quite sadly, he'll just be like, cool castle, and that'll be it. Or he'll just be like kind of mad at the people still for chucking him in jail. I don't really know. Okay, is this all made out of iron? It looks like it. I appreciate all of the iron block related, like, blueprints we're getting here. 'Cause they're going to be kind of fun. So it does look like it wants me to destroy a lot of these, like, busted bits. Honestly, makes sense. It's not very defensible. Well, now that I'm looking at this thing, the more I realize it's like, yeah, it's going to be a small fortress with a totally open roof. Kind of weird. Okay, so we're going to need more of the fencing stuff. I guess we should probably... Wait, no. I think we did actually make enough fencing materials. Put away the Malroth. We'll put away the Builder's Soul. So I needed that, maybe that. Anything else? Probably not. So do I need any more? No, I don't. What I need is this. Okay, these don't actually need to be here. That's good. These are good. So now we just need iron blocks. What left? Ow. Yeah, I must have destroyed the thing. Didn't put the block down. And then an inner layer of iron blocks here. And then spaceship parts? Confusing. I think this is the first time I've ever heard of space tech in a Dragon Quest game. Not that I mind too much, it's just odd. Let's see. That's good. What? 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 Oh. One too far. There was a space train in one. Well, it was a sort of space train. It just went up to, like, heaven. Which is slightly different. Man, wouldn't it be a shame if something attacked this place from above? Bleep, bleep, completed blueprint detected. Is this the shelter? It's magnificent. Look, everyone, the blueprint's finished. Ellen's having some issues.
It's certainly a strange building you've made, dude. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Searching data banks, the outer walls are unlike anything found on Valhalla. Protection factor maximal. Survival chances increased. Though you are the sworn enemy of the Children of Hargon, you would rebuild one of our Order's most unholy havens in order to save us from destruction. There's something about you builders, something very, very peculiar. Very interesting. No, not builders, but you, dude. You are a most intriguing individual indeed. If you truly are a friend to the Master of Destruction, perhaps it would be wise of me to help you. After all, no matter what the Children of Hargon's teachings tell us about builders, I'm sworn to serve mighty Malroth first and foremost. Blueprint complete, quantum gratitude circuits activated, thank you, dude. Color, exquisite, form, ditto. Architectural style, future, Hargonian, it is magnificent. But my calculations suggest a flaw in the design. Is the shelter really finished? Your sensor is supposed to be gunked up with goo, Noah. As far as I can tell, the place looks great. The shelter's appearance is not the problem. I calculate that the holding capacity is too low to rescue many monsters. Furthermore, recent aura field readings indicate that dude has a far greater aptitude for building than this simple shelter would suggest. We have much more work to do if we want to save our monster comrades. Hopefully you will continue to assist us. When Noah said the shelter's a splodge on the small side, I think he was right. We won't fit many more monsters in there. It'd be fine for slimes like me. We can squidge into the tightest spaces, but not all monsters can do that. We really need something bigger. But would you be able to build a humongous shelter all by yourself? It's a big task for one human. What? You normally bash a bell to bring people in and they go off and do all the building for you. That's genius. We had a few more friends to help out with the building work. Making a bigger shelter would be easy as pie. Oh, but there aren't any bells around here. How are we gonna do this?
Ho, ho, ho! What's the matter, dude? This little problem shouldn't stump someone like you. If you don't have it, build it. Isn't that the nitty gritty of being a builder? I left something very important behind for you, remember? Rack your brains and see if you can't figure out a way to put it to use.
We're going to make a bell out of this guy's soul. What's the splatter, dude? You trying to work out how to build the bell? If you do figure out how to build it, I think it'd go very nicely in front of our shelter. Builder's Bell. Bell imbued with the spirit of builder that inspires the inventiveness and ingenuity. Aye. Oh, there's something weirdly morbid about this.
Harry, your bell!
Dong dong, Mr. Hagrid. Gooey! Is that the Builder's Bell? It's not as gruesome as I imagined. In fact, it's rather lovely. Hey everybody, look at this! Dude's made something super duper for us!
Bleep bleep, warning, warning. High levels of building energy detected!
This profane idol sullies the unholy haven of Hargon. How did I allow this to happen?
Super, a bell, though, what are we supposed to do with it?
Bonk. Well, what are you waiting for? Give the Builder's Bell a great big clang and it'll split track friends from far and wide, right? Then we can all help you make this shelter even more enormous. We can ride out Goomsday together.
That's easier said than done. The monsters around here are all staunch supporters of the Children of Hargon. We'll never persuade them to build.
Collating possible scenarios or chances of attracting monsters maximal. Chances monsters will begin building minimal.
I just can't see anyone wanting to help out. Whoever heard of a monster building anyway?
Just because we haven't before doesn't mean we can't start now. Anything a Gooman can do, we can do better. When the sound of that bell echoes in the air, monsters will come from miles around to see what's going on, right? Grenville and Noah don't seem to think this will work, but we'll never know unless we give it a go. What's that? It's always worked with Goomans, but you never tried it with monsters before. Well, Goomans and monsters are very different. There's no telling what might go down. We can't let that stop us. When they hear about the shelter, I'm sure the other monsters will agree to help. And don't forget, some of them might be glued up where we might find your friend. So go on, dude. Ring that bell. You know, I was expecting this to not be more town management, but I guess we get to make Monster Town now. I'd almost love it if we actually had like a Dragon Quest Builders equivalent that just starts as Monster Town. I mean, I've said this before, but if you could cross Dragon Quest monsters and like Digimon World, you'd probably have a pretty solid game. New monsters awaken to the benefits of building. Population of Dude's base just got a bit bigger. So we can now make shiny spaceship walls, spaceship capitals, foundations, peculiar pillars, ramps, viewing domes, connecting couches, storage space, pipes, bent pipes, joint pipes. We're gonna make a spaceship. Gooey! What a glorious sound! And look, some monsters must have heard it and moosied on over. It worked, dude! Bzz. Bzz. New inventions detected. You can now build shiny spaceship walls, ramps, and viewing domes.
Sounds great. Not that I understand anything about construction materials, mind you. I'm getting a strange feeling in my goose sacks. Dude, I think I want to help you build things.
Building impulse drive initiated. I never knew such a component was installed. I will help build too. Yeah, Noah can feel it, but what about Grenfell and Helen? Are you two getting the splurge to build too?
I can't say that I am. How strange.
Nothing of the sort stirs within me. Well, not to worry. I'm sure it'll happen eventually. Anyway, dude, let's go and greet our new arrivals. They might know something about your pal. So there's a missable sword on this island. Okay. You'll have to guide me to it shortly.
It heard a strange, scary sound coming from somewhere near here. What's going on?
Greetings, friend. No need to be nervous. Dude, here's a builder. He's making a shelter to keep us safe when Doomsday arrives.
Did you say he's a builder, the sworn enemy of the children? I'll never disobey Hargon's teachings.
Look, you don't have to become best friends. All we're saying is that you can save us when Doomsday rolls around. You don't want to die, do you? Of course not. But what does Helen have to say about this? You'll have hell to pay when he finds out what's going on here. What are you staring at, human? Have you got something that you want to say to me? Go on, spit it out. Have I seen your friend Malroth? No, I've never heard that name in my life. What makes you think your friend will even be here in the first place?
And anyway, Malhalla is huge and full of vortexes. Even if you knew where he was, you wouldn't be able to get to him on time on those human legs of yours.
What should we do instead then? You can ride on my back, but I don't think that would be any slicker than walking. Bleep, bleep, Malroth location failed. Recalculating Malroth location procedure. Error, not enough information, must expand data set. 5 more monsters joined the town. Okay, 2 swords, one's dropped by the skeleton, and the other's in a coffer. I wasn't sure if ringing the bell was going to work, but it did. I'm ready to help build the shelter, but it might take a little slime until Grenfell and Helen feel the same. After all, this place is going to save us when Doomsday comes. It's for our own good. Why would they get that?
I'm sorry, I have Aristotle. I don't dislike dude. I think building is a great thing. Honestly, I do. It's just, we're monsters, not only that. We're members of the Children of Hargon. I can't disobey the High Priestess' teachings so easily.
But... Bleep, bleep, engaging empathy protocols. I understand how you feel, Aristotle. But everyone has their own beliefs. We must respect that. So it's a rare drop from a skeleton. The sword now when you come across a shipwreck. It's found in a pot. Okay. I know, but... Hello, dude. We have succeeded in bringing in more monsters. Even more will be coming. We must expand our shelter to fit everyone in. But we'll need to build an enormous shelter to rescue all the monsters. I don't think the 3 of us can do it alone. Bzz, affirmative. We cannot succeed alone, and we cannot force the others to work if they do not want to. But one cannot crash before one has booted up. Let us draw up a design and worry about building it later. We need a new blueprint, dude. Build upon the last one, but make it bigger and better than ever before. We're gonna turn this entire section into a spaceship. And it's gonna look so dorky. I love it. Beep, beep, blur. Blueprint detected, blueprint detected. The hell is this monster? Well, iron blocks. Hopefully they help on this. Yoo-wee, dude, you made another blueprint. It's even bigger than the last one. This does not compute. Are you sure this blueprint is for a shelter? Negative is for an ark. A vehicle we can use to escape from Malroth.
This thing is absolutely enormous. It's amazing.
This does not compute. The vessel on the blueprint seems incapable of flight. Perhaps you've made an error. The blueprint is not finished. You intend to calculate how to finish the ark as we build it? You'll figure out how to finish it as we go. I can't wait to see how it turns out. In that case, calculation computes. Allow me to assist you. Generating progress percentage program. Build an ark with enough passenger capacity for all monsters. Probability of surviving Doomsday without escape craft 0. Probability of surviving Doomsday with escape craft unknown. Conclusion, build escape craft. Additional advantage, building ark will attract monsters. Monsters may supply data about your friend. Malroth triangulation probability increased.
What have you done this time, Aerith Bottle?
I didn't do anything. I don't even know what's going on. Gravitational field perturbations detected. The mass of Malroth is decreasing at an accelerated rate. Doomsday draws near. This is merely a taste of the Master of Destruction's grand machinations.
Are you saying the real thing will be much, much worse?
Bleep, bleep. Elevated readings in fear sensors. We must complete the arc. There is not a moment to lose. Well, that's all gone. As our day of deliverance approaches, I expect we will see an increase in such tremors.
Dude, Aerith Bottle, listen. I've decided I don't really feel like being destroyed. I think I'll help you construct the ark after all. We don't want to die either. We will help you build the ark too.
So you've all turned your backs on the Master. Ellen, you say that destruction will bring us salvation, but is this truly what you believe? Dude is a builder, the enemy of our order, but in trying to save us, he has destroyed something more valuable than our physical forms. He has destroyed the Children of Hargon's fundamental principles. Perhaps he is the only true believer among us. I never thought about it like that. In light of this revelation, it must be Hargon's will that I help Dude build the Ark. And if truth be told, I do not wish to die either. This is great news! If we all work together, we'll have the Ark built in no slime at all! Calculations confirmed. Let us begin construction. Dude, I have decided to fully cooperate in your quest to build the Ark. There's no turning back now, however, as I'm sure you can imagine, I have no building experience, nor an iota of knowledge about it. Tell me, what might one require to get started? A workbench on which to build and a receptacle on which to store one's creations. You've determined precisely where upon the blueprint to place these items, have you not? In that case, probably put a storage bay and an infernal workbench in their proper places. Oh yeah, we did get a storage thing. The freaking space locker. I like how dude is just straight up, like, inventing space tech. Oh, that... Space bits cost Malrothium. That's rough. Malroth is made out of spaceships. Or spaceships are made out of Malroth. Call him B. Okay, let's get everything other than the space blocks first. Because it looks like I'm gonna have to go convert more Malroth bits. Luckily, we get a fair bit. Okay, is that it? No, we're also going to need pipes. Yeah, if you think about it, the way your bench is designed and the way you're building Warhammer 40k shit. And with all the skulls and shit, yeah. This is pretty Warhammer 40k. I mean, it's a straight-up cathedral. I'm pretty sure somebody on this dev team saw, like, an Imperium of Man ship and was like, yes? Okay, anything else that I can make? Nope. Inventory is pretty full. Okay, so I'm just going to put away most of these blocks. I think they'll build it for me. I hope they will, because I don't want to lay all these blocks down myself. That's going to be time-consuming. That was a straight-up StarCraft sound effect. Like, that was the dropship noise. That was the people getting on a dropship noise. What the hell? Let's see, the pipes. Oh, I forgot about the pipes? Okay. Well, I wanted to get this going again. Okay, so we want to get a bunch of this. I did get a whole bunch of extra Malroth skins, so it should be pretty easy to work with. So you have your storage receptacle and workstation in place. I see, so all you need is to build the items indicated on the blueprint and place them in the storage bay. The other monsters and I can build the Ark according to your design. Dude, I'm sure you're aware by now, but warping and flying by magical means are not permitted here in Malhalla. I know not why, but it seems the Master of Destruction's power suppresses certain magics. This is a great hindrance if one wishes to travel far and wide. This will surely prove problematic in the search for your friend. You would do well to procure yourself some worldly means of propulsion. Now, speaking of this friend you claim to have, you seem convinced that he is the Master of Destruction. He and the Master of Destruction are one and the same. Perchance you have met the almighty Hargon himself. I thought as much. Then you will know that this world and everything contained within it is not but an illusion. All but yourself, of course. This is not your world, and you do not belong here. There are precious few in this world who know its secret, and even fewer who have come here from the world outside. I never dreamed that I might meet one such as you, but I'm glad I did. I didn't know you could put multiple blocks under those altars. God, no wonder it took forever. Sorry.
Thought if I was less than enthusiastic about building before. I realized we don't have much time to sit around twiddling our thumbs. We must finish the Ark and save our friends, I think. There's just one small problem. None of us monsters have ever built anything before. We don't know where to start. You'll fill the storage bay with construction materials, and all we do is put each piece in its proper place on the blueprint? Well then, if you... Six, blah, 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 blah. We can begin. If you need more raw materials, you can just drop some of the Master of Destruction's discarded bits in the Forbidden Altar. Yeah, put the blocks I asked for in the storage bay. It wasn't too much trouble to make so many. All that's left is to start building. Hey, we might be the very first monsters to ever build. You know, there's something very odd about you, dude. You think you have some kind of mysterious power. I mean, we're the monstrous members of the Children of Hargon, vigorous opponents of building. And here we are, about to construct this ark. I didn't believe you earlier. I certainly do now. You must be friends with the Master of Destruction. Well, dude, everything's set up for us to finally start work on the ark. We monsters might not be able to make any items. That's your job. But we can certainly place them on the blueprint. If it looks like we're running low on anything, just rustle up some more and place it in the storage bay. Have your stored on materials, blah, 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 blah. You can sit back and leave the rest to us. The ark will be ready soon enough.
But I want my Malroth mobile. When do I get my Malroth mobile? I would like to go exploring! Well, I have a stupid amount of iron. And probably enough Malrothium to finish off everything I need. See, Cleft Spirit, by the way, that is absolutely not a spoiler. That has been clarified several times over the course of this game. I think I might have to make a second storage bay. We'll see. Okay, that is 100% a StarCraft sound effect. Okay, that should just be everything. Are there any rooms I can make with this? Maybe? Oh, what? Oh wait, no, I did move the crafting bench. We should probably make a second one, just because. I could make a brickfire barbecue. I just need some bonfires? Okay, that's weird. I was not actually expecting that. Okay. Well, we might as well keep grabbing our creep spaghetti. And I don't know if I'm going to have a whole lot of room for things here. I've got 3 bonfires. I guess we got to make another storage container. Wow, by the way, these space blocks look amazing. I might have to make a lot of them. Hopefully we can get more of this stuff back on the Isle of Awakening. I wonder if any of these rooms are actually going to be used for stuff. Well, here's a question. Is this a valid room? Simple kitchen. Heck yeah. I don't know if they will eat. And I don't know if they will cook. But that'd be pretty funny if they did. Okay, so I'm gonna just put some vile vines there. We'll see if any of them start cooking. If they do, that's going to be amazing. And if they don't, oh well. I'll have to see if I can make anything else. I might be able to make... no, we don't have a well, so I can't make a castle kitchen. I don't think we can make any furniture either. Let's see. Use my gloves to get some shrooms in there. Oh, that's a good point. We could actually make it into the mushroom cookhouse. I think there's like a deluxe version of it that requires like 4 mushrooms. And that means, well, my one question is, I don't know if any of the monsters will properly utilize these rooms. Man, spaceship blocks look really nice, though. Like, from a floor block perspective, they are pretty damn choice. Shouldn't have hit that other mushroom. Would have had 4 right here. Oh, the slime is the cook. Unfortunately, he follows me around, which is a bit of a shame. Okay. Gonna have to take a short break shortly. They really did like the fact that I made them a kitchen, though. Which is kind of amusing. Is that a mushroom right there? That's a mushroom right there. Several mushrooms, in fact.